Hello and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the 4th grade concept of representing data. This is standard 4.9a in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 41 of the 2016 released STAAR test. If you have not done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. So we have a candy store, and it is selling fudge by the pound. The dot plot shows the number of customers who bought different numbers of pounds of fudge on Saturday, all the way from, looks like my lowest is half a pound, wow, all the way up to 5 pounds of fudge. So we need to change this into a frequency table. So this frequency table is just kind of another way of saying a tally chart here. So we're looking at all of our different weights, and we're simply converting these dots into tallies. Now, what we can do that probably help us is let's convert, since we can write all over this problem, let's actually convert our dot plot into our own little frequency table. So rather than rewriting all of that, let's just see if we can write over it. So I'm going to take this, and I'm just going to kind of turn this into our own little frequency table, and then we'll find the one that matches. And that should work. So when we're looking at a frequency table, we're going to use tally marks. I don't really see anything up above 5, but we learned even all the way back in kindergarten that when we have 5, we use that 5th tally to cross it. So when we have a 0 right here, like there's nothing right here in 0, we're just going to leave it blank. We are going to go ahead and keep that listed since that's there, but we're just going to put 1 for 1/2. Now, 1 actually has 4, so I'm going to have to kind of make mine very skinny. There we go. All right, so we've got 4 there. So 1.5 has got 2. We can just kind of do this all the way down. We've got 3. See if I can squeeze those in there. Yes, we're going to leave 2.5 blank. We don't put a 0. We just leave it blank, because since we're doing tallies, putting a 0 would look really strange. For 3, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. 3.5, we've got 2. With 4, we've got 1, 2, 3. We're going to leave 4.5 blank, and 5, we get up to 1. All right, so there's actually our correct frequency table right here. That's the one we need. So we simply match it up. So it looks like we're not going to start with 0 since it doesn't have anything, and that's fine. So let's just start with A. So it looks like we've got 1, put a little check mark. So we've got 1 for 1/2. We've got 4 for 1, yes. We've got 2 for 1.5, yes. 3, yes, looking good so far. 2.5 is blank. That's what we need. 3 has got 4. I wonder if we'll get it right this first time. 3.5 is 2. 4 is 3. Yeah, 4.5 is blank. 5 is 1. Wow, so they're going to give us the correct answer on A. All right, well, A looks correct. Let's double check the other ones in case we just mess something up. Wow, I'm not sure what they're doing on B. Look at the weights up here. 1, 4, 2, 3, 0, 4, 2, 3. Oh, you know what they did? Watch what they did. They took the tallies at the bottom, right? The 1, 4, 2, 3. 4, 2. These are actually the correct tallies. These tallies are correct. But instead of keeping the weights up there, they just put the number up there. And so this first one has got 1 tally. The second one's got 4 tallies. The third box has got 2 tallies. So that's why it looks so weird. The tallies are correct, but you need to keep the weights up there correctly. Let's check C to double check. So 1/2 looks good. It's looking good for 1. Looking good for 1.5. 2 looks good. Oh, 2.5. 2.5 does not have 1. So that is incorrect. We'll go ahead and just ignore the rest because it needs to be 100% correct. D. Half looks good. 1 looks good. 1.5 looks good. 2 looks good. Why 2.5? Why would we get this here? We don't need 4. No, that is incorrect. All right, so we just went ahead and double checked. A is our correct answer because B, C, and D are all incorrect.